Welcome back to this fucking game. Smash Bandicoot is what it is. That's the game we're playing.
Sex.
Alright, enough of that silly shit. What we're doing here is, we are playing Lights Out. And I'm not going to talk about this fucking trope because we're going to get more in depth. Probably vehemently in depth when we get to Fumbling in the Dark. Right now, I'm just going to say that we get through this level in one go. And it's a pretty fucking easy level compared to the cunt sister of this level. We're not going to get the gem here because we need the yellow gem in order to obtain the purple gem that we get from this level. Which is really strange because, you know, that never happens again, where we have to get a colored gem in order to get a colored gem. Kind of weird, you know? But it is what it is. So, I mean, this is a pretty short level. Made much shorter if you actually have the gem to complete it. So, we're just gonna breeze past this shit and do what we have to do, which is get the Cortex key in the next level that's coming up, and then absolutely blow our fucking brains out in the unlocked level. So, you know, have fun with that. You're gonna hear a lot of suffering later on in the fucking video once we get to that point. It's not gonna be very fun, you know? Okay, so I'm hoping to God that we can get through this commentary without that fucking dog barking. Because goddamn, how many scrapped fucking... it's so annoying. Like, I've scrapped so many goddamn commentaries just to have it sound perfect, and it's like I was on a roll. I wasn't fucking sniffling. I wasn't fucking stuttering. You know, I wasn't tripping over too many of my words. And then once I got to this part right here, all I fucking hear is that damn dog just howling in the fucking background for no reason. I don't know, maybe somebody must have passed our lawn or something and he was looking out the window and he just went full attack pug mode or some shit. Which is funny because that pug ain't bodying nobody. I mean, what's he gonna do? Fucking nibble and lick you to death? I mean, he's a sweetheart, so I mean, come on. Right. This is the Jaws of Darkness. This is where we're gonna get the Cortex key in a couple of tries because, of course, I fucked it up on the first try and I fuck it up yet again on the second try. So we kind of had to play this level 3 bloody times just to get the key. However, on the first time we played this level, we got the gem. So, hey, at least we took care of that, right? You know, that's the hardest part out the way. You know, breaking all the boxes and, you know, getting through the level without dying. So, like, I don't know what else to say here. This level is just like the rest of the Temple Ruin levels, which there are only 2. I don't know why I even said that. It's a little more complicated, but I mean, it's whatever. It's still pretty easy to get past when you know what to expect. And the gem is not much of a pain in the ass as it could be if you know about the fucking secrets and shit. Because, boy, are the secrets really dickheaded in this level. Like, right here, actually. Remember this fucking box from the high road? Yeah, they do it again. Don't you love when they do that shit? Don't you also love when they, like, throw Aku masks at you? At a fucking... At a part of the level that does not call for it at all? Like, who in the fuck wants to be invincible and have the platform through this shit? Not me, that's for sure. Given how many times I've overshot my jumps throughout the entire playthrough. I'm not doing that. So fuck all that shit. It's also more satisfying for me to just manually spin through all these boxes, because breaking shit while invincible doesn't really have the same pop as it does in the later games. It's just, you know, first game shit, you know? It's not really anything that's the fault of this game at all. I mean, the sequels just did it better, you know? Not many people have foresight, it's rare. So after we get through this part, which is a little bit of a marathon detour, we are right back here, and I advise you do not backtrack because there's nothing to get back there. Now this part's kind of a bitch, but you know, of course we get past it because I'm so used to it. And this jump is also a bitch too. So if you're gonna make a jump like that, please jump on the edge of the platform and then spin checkpoint without moving as quick as you can, so you don't slide the fuck off the platform. Also, here's another dick-headed secret coming up here. You see this snake right here that's coming up? This snake right here, please jump on it. Because if you spin that motherfucker, you will hit the TNT and blow up all of those boxes. And that box has the second Cortex icon. So if you spin that snake into there, and you find a third Cortex icon, you'll be left wondering, where the fuck is the other one? Like, how the fuck did I get here and miss the other one by now? And this is where it is. Another dick-headed secret there, you know? Because who would know to just walk off the fucking platform and then, like, have invisible platforms and shit just ready to guide you. So that's our first failure of that bonus round. I'm not too pressed about it, though, because, like I said, we get the gem on this run, so I had more important matters to take care of first. I mean, it's like, we're pretty much near the end. So, I mean, yeah, we're just gonna platform through this shit, which is, again, very easy. Though, I don't like that camera angle right there. Like, that shit can fuck right off. Like, that is just a depth perception foe right there. So there's not really much to say about this bonus stage, really. It's almost kind of like the same as any bonus stage, you know. They're a bit complicated. Well, that's about it. Sorry about these long pauses, you know. I said that I wasn't going to try to yawn in my last recording, and seeing that they got spoiled so heavily by a cameo of my dog, now in this recording, all I can fucking do is yawn. So, you know, that's wonderful. I'm sorry if you have to hear that. It kind of makes shit very awkward. So, what kills me here is that after you finish that bonus round, that instantly becomes a checkpoint. And then in later runs, that is just a checkpoint box, literally near the end. Why is it there? Who's gonna fuck this part up? Like, I'm sorry, but come on. Like, the only person I expect to fuck that up is probably my mother. Only because she's played this game before in the past, and she said that she hated levels like this. Then again, this is the same woman who has an irrational hatred for Ryan Fitzpatrick for whatever reason. But, you know, I'll save that shit for later. So now we are in the edit zone where we're just, you know, gonna fucking speed up our way through this shit because I doubt anyone wants to watch this shit again. You know, watch me do the same exact fucking level I just did. Don't know why the fuck I'm still breaking the boxes when I already got all the damn boxes. I don't know, I'm guessing I'm just like, you know, I want to get these Cortex icons. I guess I just gotta make sure that, you know, I remember that these are in these boxes or something. And that, yeah, that's an excuse. Like, I guess I was just doing muscle memory shit. Like, there's really no reason for me to be breaking these boxes right now. Because I think, if I remember correctly, there's a Cortex icon coming up right now. Yep, right there. So, had I known, I could just start spinning boxes from this point on. And then random deaths, because why not? But, you know, not pressed about it, because, you know, as I said, we already have the gem, so we don't have to worry about anything. We're going to skip this entire platform. Hell, that is that blue gem route, because we really don't need to go through it. You know, just a little nice shortcut. God, I love this tune. I love this remix. I mean, I don't have to say the same shit that I said for the last remix I used. I mean, this is from the same guy, so I mean, you know, they do this shit. But I heard that they're gonna stop doing crash mods though, which kind of sucks because I mean I'm gonna miss that. Like those are very creative. It's like, you know, whatever. So we're on this part now. And, yeah, this is the attempt that we fuck up, but we got like very close to the end. And you're gonna see exactly why, like in this part here, why you need to use the fucking why you need to use the fucking D-pad most of the time. Look at that shit. Like, what the fuck? That is some bullshit, man. Like, that is some actual fucking bullshit, man. Just because I was using the analog stick there, and I tilted it slightly upwards, Crash just for whatever reason, you know, veered himself all the way to the fucking back. I did not mean to do that. So I used the D-pad there, and, you know, lo and behold, we got precise platforming, you know, at the cost of, you know, comfort, because I hate using the D-pad. Like, that shit is not comfortable at all. And it's so fucking primitive. But that's just how the game is, because, I mean, when this game came out, analog sticks weren't a thing. Or rather, they kind of were, but they weren't. Like, they were kind of just like, you know, a very primitive idea or something. And they weren't mandatory until, like, what? The PlayStation 2? Oh boy, who's gonna die to this? See, that's all you have to do. Once the second crusher hits, just go. And do not stop. So, we got our Cortex key. Hooray, whoop-de-doo, hippity-hoorah, hip-hop hooray. Now we have to do this. Fuck my life. Ear rape warning. Oh wait, I was too late. Whoops. So, yeah. Now Now let's talk about the dark levels and, you know, why I hate them so much. Why I absolutely despise them. I mean, really just this level in general fucking sucks, but I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Fuck, like this level actually kind of gave me PTSD, because every time I see a dark level like this, like, I'm just like, my natural reaction is, aw, shit, here we go. So essentially what you have to do here is that you have to platform down a hallway, a narrow hallway. So, you know, of course, jumping from platform to platform and breaking the boxes in front of you is the name of the game here. There are no intricate ways that these boxes can be placed. So, you know, it seems quite simple. Except you realize that this fucking place is riddled with bottomless pits. Riddled with these fucking swinging axes that can clip you. And you are required to not get hit once. And, on top of that, you can't stop for too long either. Because that light that you have from Aku Aku is temporary. Son of a temporary light from Aku Aku. Light that you can instantly lose when you get hit. At all. At any time when you get hit, you lose that fucking Aku Aku light. Which means you are left platforming in the dark until you find another one. Yeah, this is fucking bullshit. This shit here, like most of the design choices they made in Crash 1, like, some of them weren't that good, but I mean, I can't fault them because it's like, you know, first game sort of thing. But what in the like, no. Like, this is, as far as a prototype for dark level in a goddamn Crash Bandicoot game, this ain't it, Chief. Like, that is just stupid. Like, that is so stress-inducing. Like, that will drive someone to fucking drink, pretty much. Like, you just, like, it's basically telling you, okay, you know this whole patience thing that you were doing this whole game? About how taking your time and, you know, just throwing a little bit of caution into the wind was the name of the game here. Oh, yeah. See, you can't do that now. You can't fucking do that now, because if you wait for too long, guess what, bitch? Yeah, guess what, bitch? You don't get to see. That's like, I mean, that's like someone hacking my eyes with a trial subscription, and the trial lasts for like, what, 30 seconds. And then after that 30-second trial, I'm completely fucking blind. I'm completely blind until I'm paying $100 to see for a minute. That doesn't sound very fun, does it? Well, it ain't. You see, I tried to keep my voice calm this whole commentary, because I wanted to try something new, or rather I wanted to try something old, really, because I watched my old videos and I was like, you know, me being calm and cool, you know, that really resonated with a lot of folks who were watching my shit early on. And, you know, I decided to just try that. But I can't keep that up here. And you're gonna see why. You see this part of the fucking level where you have to backtrack and Z-axis around these fucking arches and shit? Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks. Making those jumps is not a piece of cake. Like, it is way too easy to undershoot these jumps and then land on just the tip of those fucking ledges and fall down to your death. So you have to approach it, and I guess you have to approach it a fucking specific way. Because, like, this shit made me nervous. Like, I was almost through it, and then, whoop, fucking hit my head on the arch, now I gotta try again. See, that shit right there just, like, fucked me over so many goddamn times when I was doing this end of the stage. To start the stage, like, when you're left to do some shit like this, like, it's just... Like, it already frustrates you, and you haven't even actually started the level yet. Like, you started going backwards. And before you go forward, you already want to kill everything. That's this level here. By the time I started moving forward, I was already tilted. And it's just like, that's a recipe for disaster, obviously. A recipe for a 48-minute disaster. You see, this episode of Crash Bandicoot 1 is very unique. Because these are essentially 2 episodes in one. You see, the Cortex Key episode was supposed to be, only 15 minutes long. It was a short and sweet video where I didn't do much there. You know, I went through a level, I got the Cortex Key and got a gem. You know, it was supposed to be a short and sweet break from the Pain Olympics. And then this half here that we're doing right now was the Pain Olympics 3, where it would just be this one fucking level. Not for 48 minutes, though. Like, I would have edited to hell and back. It would have probably been like 20, but the fact that it took me 48 smegging minutes to beat this one level. Raw! 48 minutes raw for me to beat this damn level is just abso-fucking-lutely ridiculous. Like, I don't think my attempts on High Road and Sunset Vista took that fucking long. Because at least I had time to do other shit once I actually beat those levels, you know? Oh my god, like, I literally cannot. And watching this shit here, just like, it just angers me to my core. See, we got somewhat far there, but because I missed that jump, now we're gonna restart at that checkpoint 5 million fucking times. What have I got? See, the problem I have with this level is that you can do shit like what I just did there, where I spun an enemy, and the enemy ricocheted into the distance and hit a fucking Aku Aku crate a country mile away. And you would think that that's actually pretty good, you know, that's pretty helpful, but it really isn't. Because what if you get hit? What if you get hit right after that? You are just... you're fucked. You're straight up fucked. Like, you might as well just bend your ass over and tell Naughty Dog to just fuck you in the ass, because you are straight up just... you are in a fucking, like, your ass is in the air. You're in a position to get submissively bred. If that happens. So that's something you don't want to happen. And even if you don't get hit, your Aku Aku light runs out at some point. And again, you're going to have to, you know, make guesswork on some of these jumps, because sometimes the darkness will cover up a floor that's not a pit. And all this darkness and shit blends in with an actual pit. Because, of course, a pit is pitch black, but so is the rest of the level when you don't hit a fucking Aku Aku crate. Except for a few spots here and there. Which is really just... God, that's so fucking stressful. So stressful to the point where I stopped counting these deaths, you know. Like, I stopped using numbers to tally up the deaths, and it was like, I just started cussing. And, you know, just letting loose the profanity, because boy howdy, that's how I felt. Like, this level made me angry, and then later on it just made me fucking sad. It made me sad and I felt dirty. I had to take a fucking shower after this goddamn episode I recorded. In fact, I'm watching this right now and commenting over it. I feel like I need to take a fucking shower right now. In fact, I could be in the shower right now recording this goddamn shit. Trying to wash off the fucking shame and guilt that this level gave me. So, I don't think you want to hear what my worst level in this fucking game is, because, you know, you're looking at it right here. This level sucks. I mean, obviously, obviously Stormy Ascent is worse than this, but Stormy Ascent is a level that was taken out of the fucking game for being too hard. So therefore, it doesn't count on any list because, you know, Stormy Ascent is a list, you know, entirely on its own. Now, I got lucky there. That's one of the few times you'll see me get lucky in this stage. You know, that's one of the rare times where it works. And then 3 more luck times in my final attempt. And then, of course, we got another one that comes up in one of my later failed attempts, where, you know, I got extremely lucky, but I did not capitalize on it because I was just too fucking shocked at what just happened in the first place. Now, it looks like I'm just running off these platforms, but I'm really not trying to. You see, when Crash lands, he has weight to him. And somehow, you know, I guess jumping a little too high, you can make that platform sink a little lower than it's supposed to. And if you hit the edge of that bitch, you are stuck in your landing animation and you can't jump immediately. Because, I mean, a lot of these jumps require, like, you know, really timing specific, you know, jump spams and shit. Like this one right here, where you have to fucking gun it and then, like, you know, hit jump immediately after you hit that, you know, second platform, or so much as tap it with the fucking first half of your foot. You have to just, like, you know, you just have to keep jumping on that specific jump that I keep fucking up. Like, that shit sucks, because, I mean, it wouldn't be so hard if you didn't have these big-ass fucking axes swinging, which are, I swear to God, the fucking hitboxes on those goddamn things are as big as the damn level itself. So, I mean, you are gonna get hit by that thing at least once or twice in this fucking level. And then they had to, like, spam 2 on one of those shits. And it's like, this would be a piss fucking easy level if, you know, you were, I mean, if you were allowed to fucking, you know, be patient. If you didn't have the platform in the dark. But, you know. Naughty Dog just had to just take their dicks out and be like, nope. Nope, get sucking, fuckboy. God, man. See, at this point, this is where I start to try to jump on the enemies so I can at least save as many Aku Aku breaks as I can. Now, I got almost lucky there, but I hit the fucking arch. So, again, I failed that jump. That was another opportunity wasted. Where, you know, I made a leap of faith and actually landed. Only to be, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you do a high jump, and you finally reach the point where you're supposed to, only to have some fucking asshole who's taller than you hold his fist out, and then you hit your fucking head on his fist. I don't know if that's a good analogy, but, you know, that's the closest I can put it. It's just, you know, it's like one step forward, a million fucking steps back. And, I mean, that's how it felt trying to run through this shit, because the platforming is just like it's way too fucking, like, ingrained in its own standard rules for it to comply with the unique rules that this fucking stage has. Now, we're coming up on that death I was talking about, or that part where I had, like, a stroke of luck after a mistake that I made, and it surprised the fuck out of me so much the level freaked out. Like, what the fuck happened there? What in the fuck happened there? Like, I lost my fucking mask, and then I had my mask delayed coming back again, only for me to realize I'm jumping into a pit because I couldn't see a goddamn thing. just a second ago. It's almost as if the level, like, you know, just disappeared and then tried to reload itself because of that. Like, it's absolutely annoying. Oh my god. There's nothing good I can say about this level. At all. Like, it's certainly challenging. That's all I can say. But it's like, there's a difference between challenge and then just absolute bullshit. Like, I just hate doing that. You see what happened right there? I landed on that platform too fucking hard. So, I sank too low and I wasn't able to make the jump. Because I'm pretty sure we would have completed the level on that run. Like, we were on a fucking roll. We were on a roll right there. It's just so inconsistent. Like, all my runs of this level is inconsistent. Like, I mean, there's no point where I'm slowly getting better at the level. Well, I mean, like I'm saying, I'm taking 1,000,000 steps forward, and then 1,000,000,000 trillion steps back, and then 2 steps forward, and then 1,000,000,000 steps back. And it's the most annoying fucking thing. And just, like, saddens me. Like this level made me sad. Like I said, it made me sad, and it will make you sad. Because, like, I mean, getting the boxes in this level itself, it's not that hard. I mean, aside from these boxes that are on the fucking side of the damn level that you're most likely going to miss if you know, run through this shit the first time. Because when you're playing a level like this after you just went through Lights Out, you're thinking, why in the actual fuck would I want to go backwards in a level like this where I have limited light and I can so fucking easily lose it if I get hit once at all. In a stage that fucking spams a whole bunch of shit that can take your mask away. You know, why in the fuck would you ever want to backtrack? That's just what logic is saying. Like, you know, you don't backtrack in a level like this. You know, once you understand the rules of, you know, go or else your light will leave you, what's the one thing you do? You fucking go! So it's like, like that was a fucking dick secret right there that they did. Probably the worst dick secret for me. And boy, were there like a fuckload of those when I played, like, you know, Crash Bandicoot as a whole. So we're on our 20th attempt. Oh, by the way, did I mention we needed 21 attempts for this shit? 21 attempts for this shit, man. Like, that's... I mean, that is bloody retarded. Like, I cannot believe that I actually hit football numbers with this bitch, man. It's insane. It is insane, and I don't know what else to say right there, man. In fact, I forgot what I was saying before because, like, the frustration just took over me right there. Like I'm saying, a lot of these fucking deaths, it's because I'm being very impatient. I'm not planning my jumps because, like, what time do I have to do that? By the time I'm planning my shit like I'm supposed to, I've run out of light. Because Aku Aku isn't being very helpful for me. It is only giving me as much light as, you know, as what you would say $5 of an energy bill would. And it's just like I regret beating Pinstripe now because had I just left that motherfucker alone, you know, we'd probably have power in this goddamn castle. But we don't. We fucking don't. So we have to fucking platform in the damn dark. You know, it's just... Like, I'm glad that they fixed the later dark levels in the games. Because I don't have a problem with the Firefly. My mother fucking does. Like, she hates the Firefly. I know that for a fact. She hated the Firefly when she played Crash 2, but god, man, compared to this, fuck, give me the Firefly any damn day of the week. Because at least, you know, at least I don't have to worry about losing my light when I get hit. I just have to move, which is whatever. That harsh edit right there is just how I feel. That is encapsulated right there. One big fucking sad face. Like, this level is just one big sad face. Like, the fucking gem that I get is gonna have a sad face carved into it. The relic that you get from the stage on the Insane Trilogy has a fucking sad face on it. Hell, even the fucking rules of that game. The rules of that game that allow you to die in this stage and get the clear gem will not save you from the frustration that you're going to feel playing this fucking stage. It will not save you. Like, this level was locked away for a fucking reason. Like, this level is an absolute cunt. That's all I can say. It's a cunt. And, like, as you see on this final run here, this run was not very perfect. Of course, I had to die a couple times. And, yeah. Spoiler alert, we do get hit a few times later on because, I mean, you honestly think I'm gonna go through this damn level without getting hit. Like, I went through Lights Out in one go, and I still got hit. And it's because of those fucking axes, man. Those goddamn axes. And those jumping spiders that you want to jump on top of because you know damn well that if you spin that enemy, 9 times out of 10, it's going to hit an Aku Aku crate in the distance. And when the time you actually need that Aku Aku crate, it's not going to fucking be there. So you're going to be in the dark. And unless you know the level pattern inside and out, you might as well just fucking die. You might as well just kill yourself. Because, I mean, you ain't getting further. You ain't getting far after that. Now, with a level like this, you kind of have to train yourself to remember how much time you actually have on those sinking platforms. So you can make some split-second decisions and shit, you know? But even then, like, it's just hard to make any split-second decision at all. Because you're so worried about losing your Aku Aku light. I mean, fuck. I don't pay attention to the fucking, like... See, look at this shit right here. Because I hit an Aku Aku crate in the distance, I had to platform that in the dark. And I got lucky that I hit that Aku Aku crate right there. Otherwise, I probably would have died there. In fact, I should have fucking died here, because I usually do. Like, I'm getting really goddamn lucky with these leaps of faith and shit. And now we have made it past the farthest point that we've ever made it. And now we're about to reach one of our crazy dumb luck moments right here. I should have fucking died there. But I didn't. I don't know. I mean, I could say I agree with MLK there, but I don't know. Am I really free? I just felt like I got through the murder house with cuts and bruises on my neck, bleeding out. Every bone in my body is broken right now. So you know how we're gonna fix that right here? By, of course, running up the fucking castle machinery with broken bones. But we're gonna get our lives back here. Love that fucking secret. Just run into a fucking pile of lives and just... You know, for every fucking death that you had, like almost for every goddamn gem that we had to get up to this point. Because I think you get like, what, 28 lives in that or something? Like, you get 20-something lives out of that. So that's about almost as many as the gems that you get. Because I think you get like 27 or 26 gems you have to get in this game. So now we have our lives back, and now we're going to complete Castle Machinery for real this time when we get back. Peace out. Like, there are some secrets that'll just, like... I mean, that'll just flabbergast the shit out of you. And if you're not aware of these secrets, then... shut up, Milo. Fuck. Do you hear this motherfucker right now? Do you hear this nigga right now? Do you hear this nigga?